Hey everybody, Kevin Grady here with the Gospel According to Music and another Bible review. This time it's the Thomas Nelson New King James Version Preaching Bible. It's in brown premium calfskin leather. Show you right there. And it comes in a clamshell box, which is much easier to open than the last box. As you can see, that's a beautiful brown Bible. Let me move it over here and get the box out of the way. Before I do that, let's take a look at what the box says. Features include verse by verse. A lot of people love verse by verse. The Nelson Complete cross references around 72. I think I said 77 on another review. I meant to say 72. Classic two-color typesetting. Beautiful 11.5 point type size, which, by the way, that's a great font size, because if you're reading and you're looking up at the congregation, then you look down, you won't have a problem finding where you were at. The premium high contrast Bible paper, the calfskin is very, very flexible. 3 satin ribbons, and as you see, there's the actual text, and there's a blue number for the verses. It's kind of a, I'll be honest with you, it's more of an aqua, a teal color almost. So here it is. Now, I posted pictures of this, and somebody said, is it marbled? And I don't think it is. I'm going to zoom in. I think what it is it's just some of the different kind of the, I guess you could say maybe scarring or different grains of the leather. As you can see, there's some kind of lines in it. It's smooth. The black that it comes in also is more pebbled grained. I wanted to go with brown. Brown has always been one of my favorites, so I wanted to go with this brown. Once again, the spine is the hubs are stamped. You got the Holy Bible, and then you've got the New King James logo version right there, and the Thomas Nelson. And when you open it, it's also stitched on the outside. See the stitch, and there's the ribbons. They did a black and a red and a blue, but it's all stitched all around the edges. And then when you open it up, somebody asked me, is this black? No, it's a dark brown. I don't think it's as dark as my other Bible, the other, let's see here, just out of curiosity. Yeah, it's kind of close to that grain that I have in my open, which, by the way, I can't wait to see the new open Bible when it comes out in April. But this is a kind of a vinyl cover. It bends, and yes, it can fold over. And as you open it, now when I reviewed the single column reference, it was a very dark red, like a brick red. Well, this is blue. Actually, I like that color a lot. Here it is again. That's the main page here. And then it's copyrighted 2018. The actual translation was 1982. Oh, Kevin. Anyway, as we continue here and you show that it's printed in China, but I'm going to tell you, this paper is excellent. You know, in the past, there's been a lot of criticism for the China Bibles, but these have been really, really good. And I saw another video of somebody reviewing this, and they said they thought the paper was 39 or 40 GSM. And then you've got the book abbreviations, special abbreviations, information about the New King James. And then, as you can see, it's got a lot of notes about the New King James translation, which I have used the New King James translation since 1983. Love it. And there we go. As you can see, it starts off with the Genesis in that kind of aqua color, teal color, and then the history of creation. And look at the numbers are all in teal. And the references are down on the bottom. And they're also, the notes of where they're located at are in that teal color as well. The words, of course, are lined so you don't have a problem with overshadowing. It's very clear and very easy to read. I noticed that when they were talking about this particular Bible, they said that they reviewed it, or they actually reviewed many pastors and got their inputs on what they would like to see in a Bible. Now, I know one thing that some guys would like to have is wide margin. Well, when you're preaching and you're doing a study, you don't want a margin that's going to be out to here, and then you got your notes and stuff like that. Now, I'll tell you a little hint about what I do. I get those little tiny Post-it notes, those little square ones, and I put them where I'm going to be talking about. I'll put the note right under the verse. And there's also, you've got those Post-it notes that have like little arrows. You know, sometimes a bank will do that, sign here. And I will sometimes have tabs up here on the top pointing down to where I'm supposed to go to for verses. But as you can see, the paper is really nice, very thick. It's not real thin. My Open Bible from '83, the paper is much thinner than this is. And then, of course, here's your ribbons. It's got that silk ribbon. Oh, I thought that was black. You know what? It's brown. Kevin's colorblind. Just an awesome Bible, guys. It's, of course, sewn, so you don't have to worry about it falling apart, pages coming out. Trying to get to the other ribbon. Here we go. It's red, kind of a brick red. It's almost like the color that they used in the single column Premier Bible that they just released. Now, this does not have the fancy gilding. It's just gold, whereas in the premium or the Premier version, it's gold, and then the art gilding is a red underneath that. And then, of course, we go over here to the New Testament. And that blue just jumps out at you. I just love it. Just an excellent, excellent Bible. Now, one of the things, I don't believe this has a concordance. I don't believe so. I think it just ends with Revelation. Yep, I can tell. And as I get to the back, then we've got some ruled note paper, about maybe 7 or 8 pages that you can make notes. And there's no maps, of course, because this is mainly for preaching. And then, of course, it's in that comfort print. But as you can see, it's a very nice Bible. I would try to lift it in one hand to show you how flexible it is. I think I can do it. Yay, I can do it. There you go. So guys, there's my review of this wonderful, wonderful Bible by Thomas Nelson. You guys have done an excellent job. They did not send me a review copy. I bought this myself, and I highly recommend it. This is what the box looks like. For those of you who teach or preach, I recommend you get this. It's an excellent, excellent Bible. The Thomas Nelson New King James Version Preaching Bible. It is also available in the King James.